Google, Apple, Samsung, and Garmin all make the most popular smartwatches on the market. Today, I'm gonna test them all. The first watch is the Garmin Venue 3, and because it's a very fitness-focused watch, it has one menu system for all of the apps and then a separate menu system for all of the different activities that you can track. So we're gonna start a bike workout. The Garmin Venue 3 has a 45mm watch face, and it starts out the day with a morning report telling you the weather, your recovery, and then when you actually start tracking a workout like this bike ride, a lot of athletes and triathletes love the Garmin for its training capabilities and the fact that it helps you stay on a plan. The Garmin Venue 3 doesn't have dual band GPS tracking, which has been a criticism online because basically dual GPS tracking uses multiple frequency bands to more accurately track where you are positionally, but it actually is incredibly accurate, and so I think that this is the whole thing about using tech in the real world. The specs are one thing, but the way it actually performs is the thing that matters a lot more, and the Venue 3 has been incredibly accurate for a multitude of workouts. They also added an open water swimming tracking now and e-bike sensor tracking support. But I think my favorite feature is the ability to have it set up a training plan for you. So opening up the Garmin app here, and then clicking over here on more, if I hit training and planning, I can hit training plans. And then let's say that I want to run a 5K. I hit Garmin Coach 5K. Then it says it will take 6 to 20 weeks, 3 to 5 workouts a week. And then workouts adapt to your ability, set up plan. And there are 3 different coaches. I feel like an Olympian is gonna be the one that I would want as my coach. So these are the other 2 options. One of them is like a psychologist, and then one of them is a physical therapist. But Olympian, how could you beat that? Choose this coach here. What days do you want to run? And then also which day is going to be the long run, which I think it's nice that it gives you the flexibility to actually pick that. It's like having an actual coach, even though it's automated. The other really interesting feature is that it will pick a race for you that you want to have as your goal race. So let's say that I pick this race and it gives the details of the race, the time, etc. And I'm going to add it to the plan. And it also will give an easy access to register for the race. It feels like it's really trying to keep you accountable. And then I'll hit create plan here. And there we go. That's actually really exciting that it does that. That's dope. Spring is in full effect right now in New York City. Central Park is just giving all of the serotonin. We're loving it. And also it was a rain shoot in the morning, and that's my favorite type of shoot. So amazing day so far. And this is my first time testing out a Garmin product extensively, which is also super exciting. I love testing out new tech. And it's made me really appreciate the software on the Apple Watch and the Pixel Watch and the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, because Garmin is a little bit less intuitive. So while it has those extra fitness features in the app, and that's amazing, actually navigating the watch feels less good and a little bit less smooth. And the display is also not as bright as the Apple Watch or the Pixel Watch 2. So if you plan to look at your watch a lot in an outdoor environment, that is worth knowing. The next spot that we're gonna go in New York City is the High Line, because the weather is just so good. I wanna kind of stay outdoors today. At the High Line right now, it is such a beautiful day. It's packed here. This is one of the places that I take my friends if they're visiting New York City, because you can see so much of it and there's so much artwork everywhere. I feel like just being outdoors is one of the best ways to decrease stress. And scientifically, you can test kind of how stressed out you are, because all of these have a stress test feature where they'll run a program, and then if you're stressed out, it will have you do breath work. And it's wild how effective breath work is. It's sometimes just like reducing stress a little bit. That said, I have not been too impressed with the stress mode on any of these, because I feel like it's not very accurate. Like if I'm really excited, so my heart rate is up, that's a very different type of stress than if like I'm anxious or like something is not going well. Some of the fitness trackers say that they do it based on like your body temperature. Others do it based on your heart rate. It would be great if there was a more scientific, like multi-pronged approach. That said, the Apple Watch and like the health app has something interesting, which is the ability for you to like emotionally write what is causing different moods. So you can track it in the health app and be like, today I'm super happy and these are the factors why, or today I'm like less happy and here are the contributing factors. And then holistically that can give you like a broader look at your life and maybe what things are contributing to like good days and bad days. Also on the Apple Watch note, this is the Ultra 2 and then this is the series lineup. And I came from a series lineup to the Ultra, and I was very impressed with several things. And then also there are certain things I think this series does better. So the Apple Watch Ultra 2 has the action button, which is really nice for starting workouts, segmenting workouts. It also has a much bigger display, which makes a statement. And then the second area of that is that it's more expensive, but you get better battery life and better durability and also better tracking. The series lineup though is a great like starter watch, or a watch that just gives you a lot of the fundamentals, because you get your notification tracking, you get your fitness tracking and the Apple ecosystem. Both of them can also be used to unlock your Mac. I actually just did a video last week that was testing out the Apple ecosystem, and we tested that feature and a lot of other ones. And the pricing is pretty competitive with other smartwatches on the market too. I went to a Manchester United game recently, and now I'm obsessed with soccer again, so I've been coming to this pier a lot more often to play and shoot around. And a lot of these watches actually have a soccer mode as a built-in workout mode. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is my favorite design on any smartwatch because of the rotating bezel, and it makes it really easy to cycle through different modes on here and quickly access the workout modes. And the workout begins. The Watch 6 Classic comes in a 43mm and a 47mm option, and the Samsung watches have really good backtracking technology. Basically, it's the ability for the watch to realize that you've started a workout if you forgot to hit the button. But my one criticism of the Watch 6 Classic is that it's still using an Exynos processor, which means that sometimes it feels a little bit slow, or just like things are taking an extra beat to happen than I would expect them to. It is 9:54 p.m., just getting back from a cardio workout at the gym, which felt great and super energizing. So interesting that certain activities can actually give you more energy than they take. The last thing to do to really test these watches is go to sleep with them, because sleep tracking is a huge, not only phenomenon, like in the meta culture, I feel like a lot more people are tracking their sleep and care about it, but also a lot of these wearables really push their sleep tracking technology. The Garmin Venue 3 has a sleep coach built in, where it will personalize how much sleep it thinks you should get based on your day's activities and your past sleep. So for example, if the baseline sleep that I need is like 8 hours, but then one night I get 4 hours, for the following night, it may tell me to get like 8.5 or 9. There's not a lot of consistency though among all of these in terms of how they track sleep. Like, the Apple Watch may tell me that I've gotten 8 hours of sleep, but then the Garmin watch will tell me something different. And so I kind of feel like we need a great equalizer. And I think it'd be fun for a video to go to a hospital and do a sleep study and then compare that sleep study result to all of these wearables. So let me know if you want to see that in a video. In the meantime, if you're deciding between all of these, the take is the following. For notifications and overall ecosystem, if you're on iOS, the Apple Watch and the Apple Watch Ultra are amazing. The Apple Watch Ultra is really extra great if you're health and fitness focused because of the action button and the bigger display and battery life. It just makes it like a really good workout companion. The built-in training plans and specific tracking for certain fitness activities has honestly just made me super excited about Garmin in general, and I definitely want to test out more of their products. I think that the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic and the Pixel Watch are kind of like the iPhone equivalent on Android, where they have a lot of fitness features, but I feel like their primary use is being like a smartphone extender, where you still get notifications, you can reply to things. The Pixel Watch is definitely smaller than the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, and it doesn't come in multiple sizes, so if you want a smaller watch, this could be the one. I do like the build better though on the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, and I think the fact that the fitness is not like Fitbit subscription related is a pro of it. But if you're in the Google ecosystem, then it's kind of nice that this pairs so seamlessly with everything. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did and you want to hang out in another one, in this video I switch every product in my life to the Samsung version for the day, and in this video I check out another smartwatch. Okay, appreciate you, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.